Hey, hey, hey! Oh, what's the back of my ear doing there? Jesus. Pineapple lad. Right. Am I coming through? Yeah. I know you're still over there. I'm sorry. You won't be soon. Hopefully. Jesus, that's terrible, that. Hopefully you'll be over where you should be in the next live stream. Just ordered another monitor arm. I'm gonna have monitor arms everywhere. I'm gonna need about 15 monitor arms for that wing control overhead anyway when that comes out. Have you seen that thing? It looks a beast, doesn't it? Hello everybody, welcome in. Oh, sorry, welcome everyone. Welcome the two people in. You know I'm not bothered about that sort of thing. Right, okay, we are currently on the ground at Philly, West Philadelphia, born and raised, and we are in the JetBlue A320. We are repositioning in to Westchester, White Plains, Westchester County Airport. This is the recently released Fly2High scenery, and I've been really excited to show you guys this airport because I love it. I think it's lovely. I think it's a lovely airport. First time Fly2High I've featured on the channel. It's been a long time coming. It's the first time I've owned a Fly2High scenery. I need to unplug this, to be honest. Hopefully it's not going to cause issues. Are you back? Here we go. I can't have myself plugged in like that all the way through. Yes, so as I say, this is my first Fly2High scenery that I've ever owned, and it's a great one to start at. So I am very curious and very excited to see what these guys do with upcoming sceneries, because this one, as I say, is a lovely little scenery. Right, let's get yourselves into the actual plane. Where are we? There we are. Hopefully we don't get under CTD, another crash to desktop, but I've got nothing running apart from the wing control software to get obviously the panels and the throttle working at least. So right, what are we doing? Right, we're going to fly over from Philly. This is the MK Studios, Philadelphia. Couple of years old, this scenery now, so we're not going to obviously be having a look around. I mean, that's not the point of today's live stream, but it is where we're taking off pretty early in the morning. Got a couple of planes. Wow, the stutters are definitely there, aren't they? The jet bridge is made of cheese apparently, and it definitely is happy to see me, isn't it, in the cockpit? But yeah, a bit stuttery, but anyway, let's get the rest of the preparation. The most of it is already done. Captain Lee, hey, it's Lee from Fly2High here. Good to see you. Thank you for coming in. Hey, Doctor. Good to see you as well. Thanks, guys, for popping in. We're going to take this short flight. I think it's about a 30-minute flight, and then I'll attempt some kind of landing into this airport. As I say, lovely airport. We've got lots to look at, loads of hangars, a terminal. We've got some FBOs. The night lighting as well, just spoiler alert, if you haven't seen this already, I think the night lighting is, I think it's some of the best I've seen, if I'm going to be totally honest. As you guys know, I've seen a lot of scenery before. Seen a lot of airports on the simulator over the years, and the night lighting is pretty damn nice. Let's just finish things off here. We are in on arrival to runway 34 with the egg. The EG R1. We'll have a little look. I have flown in. Oh, where is it? Oh. That's a spanner in the works, isn't it? Let's do that one. Okay, we'll have a little look. We'll have a little look at the of the flight plan. Everything's aligned there. We're not using any passenger. We haven't got no passenger. We're not using them. We've not got any passengers on board today because we're repositioning. This isn't a flight that JetBlue do, but JetBlue do have flights from Westchester County. Mostly from what I've seen, just briefly on flight radar, they operate the A320, the JetBlue A320 from Westchester County down to Florida, Fort Lauderdale and Orlando, and I think there's another one as well. I'm not too sure, but you will find CRJs, Embraers and the A220 as well using Westchester County, along with business jets of course as well. Aerodessa, good to see you. Sion Studios, obviously good to see you as well. Is this a real flight? It's just a makeshift, a repositioning flight. A repositioning flight, if you like. But as I say, JetBlue do use Westchester County as an airport, as a route. Let's just have a little look at going on with this flight plan, eh? Because I tell you what, nothing there, is there? That's what I expect to see. That kind of routing into it. But what we need to do is we need to get rid of this gap, don't we? See if it'll fill it in. Oh, hang on. That's no good, is it? That is better. That's a nice big turn right out of Philly. That'll do, won't it? That'll do. I haven't got any of my screens on or anything today just because it potentially could have been the issue we had last time. I don't know. It might have been. That looks good to me. 27 left, so we're going to have a bit of a taxi out of Philly. What can we do now? Well, we'll get the pumps on and get the APU started. Like I say, I've got no passengers. Kev, good to see you. JetBlue does a bunch. A220 flying as well. Perfect for Synaptic. Definitely. Hopefully it's not too long until we get the A220 in the sim. But yeah, they also use the A320 as well at Westchester. I've had a little look. I do like to have a little look at flight radar when I'm looking at any scenery, just to see where's flying, you know, what's flying in what airline, stuff like that. We'll wait for the APU to start up, then we'll get the external power off, and we'll get pushed back. In fact, what we'll do at the minute is we'll just get GSX, you know, prepared. Lots of stutters. Love to see it. I love the bells though. I love the bells of the jet bridge going back. This is MK Studios, as I say, the MK Studios Philly, a couple of years old, I think 2023 this came out. Delta does a bunch of 757 charters as well into Westchester. Seriously, wow. Okay, well, I'll tell you what, the old Bluebird simulation 757 will be getting a workout. Adam, good to see you, mate. Thanks for coming in. As well, we do have a giveaway as well. I've got a copy of this to give away, Westchester County by Fly2High. And I tell you what, guys, when you see this airport, I think you're going to be pleasantly surprised. I certainly was. Like I say, I haven't owned a Fly2High scenery before. This is the first time they've been on the channel, so I didn't know what to expect. But when I loaded it in, put it this way, you guys know, a lot of you guys already in the chat know that I like to go load the scenery and I like to get a few screenshots, obviously get the thumbnail for the live stream, and then I just leave it at that. I'll exit the scenery and I'll leave it for when we do the live stream. This one was a bit different because honestly, I started looking around, I was like, ooh, that's lovely, ooh, that's nice, and then I just kept on looking around, so it is definitely a compliment in my opinion. APU bleed, let's get the external power off. Oh, I don't like that. Every time I look over that way, man, just absolutely terrible. We want to be... Let's have a little look. We're going to probably get the throttle idle warning again, no doubt. We want to be nose to the right, don't we?
Release parking brakes, please.
I will indeed, mate. Don't you worry about it.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Very nice for Bluebird, yeah, exactly. We have a Millionaire Interior Model 2 if you're into BizJets. Yeah, mate, don't you worry about that. I'll be showing that off. I've already said it's one of the, if not one of the best FBO interiors I've seen. Very unique. The lighting across the airport scenery is beautiful as well. Very, very good. Very good indeed. Can't wait to show you guys who haven't seen this yet. As I say, this is already out. The product page is in the description. Wait, where are you pushing me here, mate? I mean, you are pushing me in the right direction, to be fair. Yeah, this is already out. As I say, I put the link in the description below, along with the official trailer as well, if you guys want to go and have a little watch. But I recommend you stay with me.
Please set parking brakes.
Because you know, guys, you'll want to see the landing, won't you? You'll want to see this landing. You'll want to see the landing. And again, giveaway as well. You need to stay in there for the giveaway. Right, okay. Yeah, of course, yeah. Idle, yeah. Okay, well, do you know what? It doesn't matter how much calibration I do. You're still going to tell. You're still going to say to me, it's in... not in idle when it actually, in fact, is right on the bloody thing. Right. Everything looks good, except that it didn't do me beacon light. Always the same, isn't it? Always the same. Once the A220 comes out and the 7 comes out, people can be very busy. Yeah, they will. Yeah, we have more BizJets coming. Obviously, any builds announcing over the weekend that they'll be doing the Global 6000 as well, and we've still got other BizJets to come. We've got the Praetor. We've got the, I think Fly2High are doing the Challenger. Someone's doing the Challenger. I think we've got a couple of others as well. We've got a nice array of business jets coming our way. All right, get out my way, guys, so I can put these. Lights on. That's on. That's on. That's on. Good, good, good. Good, good, good. Right, okay. Once we get the second engine going, I will... get ourselves going. That one's not even started up. Come on, mate. Hurry up. Is it me or the IAEs take a bit longer? Is that right? The IAE engines take a bit longer to wake up. Southwest 737 over there. The airport is perfect for all new aircraft. I'm sure many people will pick this up. Yep, I hope so, man. The next airport we're doing is kind of more of an all-round type of aircraft, back in the US again, but it's bigger. Ooh, looking forward to that. Looking forward to that. Right. Let's get ourselves going. Engine ignition switch back to normal, and then we'll do all the other bits and bobs as we taxi out, including get a notch of flaps going. If you are new to the channel, you're watching the stream now, or you are re-watching the stream, please do leave a like, comments, and consider subscribing as well. It does mean a lot. I know that tone of voice didn't sound it, but it does really mean a lot. This is kind of what I do at the moment. I'm not ashamed to say it. I don't work at the moment. I have worked. I've worked since I got out of school. It's not a it's not something that I don't know how to do. Right, don't know what those American Airlines Airbuses are doing. I think they're on the runway I need as well. Let's get going. Runway 27 left, I think, is just over to our right there. I'm just going to try and taxi round, so we've got a, you know, we're joining the runway just at the start. Early morning, I think it's about 6 p.m. It's not, not real time. We'll be taking off away from the sun, but we will be heading into the sun. Yeah, it's about 7 a.m. All the flicky dials and stuff. Ground spoilers are armed and takeoff config is set. Auto brakes to max. Good old Airbus with the interactive checklists. Yeah, I need to get you, as I say, I have ordered the monitor on for my little portable monitor, which will be kind of, it'll probably just be the YouTube chat. So that'll be in a better position. I think these guys are actually using runway 27 left for the arrivals. This is, I think it's just flight traffic that we've got going at the minute. Yeah, that's a wrong. Shouldn't be doing that. I think I've got the GSX profile installed. In fact, I'm pretty certain I have. Where is this runway? Have I lost the runway? I think this American Airlines is supposed to be going on 27 left. Is he moving? I think he is, isn't he? It's a Frontier A320 heading out. About a 30-minute flight, folks, so I'll be as quick as I can and try and do a nice landing. And then we'll have a typical Practically Geek look around. We'll use the drone camera to check out all the details around Westchester County. If you are interested in winning a copy, I have got a copy for you guys to potentially win. One of you guys today. I am just going to line up and wait. Giveaway is PC only. You will need to sign up to Fly2High, so they can redeem your copy. What you doing, man? What's he doing down there? You're not taking off, are you? When you've just literally seen. I might get rid of the just flight traffic for now. Haven't done a flying like too much yet. Need to get on that. Hope for no crashes. I hope so. I wonder what the keyboard will be. I wonder what the keyword will be. Sorry, keyboard, keyword. I'm not too sure, mate. To be honest with you, I haven't decided yet. It's a good point. It's a good. It's a good. It's a good thing you said that, though. Otherwise, we would have just been sitting here. We are just sitting here at the minute, but it doesn't matter too much. To make sure I do that. Sorry guys, bear with me, bear with me. Just to let you guys know, I do always tell everyone to subscribe to give yourselves a better chance. Every time, so it basically, if you subscribe to the channel, which is obviously free, you do have a better chance of being selected as the winner, basically. Right, let's get going. We've got no one on board, so we're literally already about to hit V1. Rejected takeoff. And that's the importance of doing a flight control check. That was exciting. That was exciting. Woohoo! Yeah, so basically, don't ever take off without a USB cable stuck into your joystick. That wasn't a euphemism. There we go. I tell you what though, I was quick there, wasn't I? Reactions, I should be a pilot. No, you shouldn't though. I've already been told on TikTok that I shouldn't ever be a pilot. They're nasty, aren't they? Everyone's nasty. It's a good job there was no passengers, because everyone would be kind of just smacked up against the cockpit door, wouldn't you know? Just keeping you on your toes. Alright, just keeping you on your toes. I'm not going to let you just... Good old TikTok, yeah. Right, yeah, so that's the importance of doing a flight control check, which, do you know what? Usually I do. I do. I'm not even What's going on with this taxiway? Do you see the lights? Do you see the edge lights on the in the middle then? Right, okay, let's try that again. We probably don't even have to go all the way down to the end. Right, at least I know how to abort a takeoff. That was fun. I enjoyed that. I was like, we can already rotate, and yeah, joystick was like, yeah, you ain't rotating anywhere, mate. You ain't going anywhere. I suddenly realised after that my brain was going, which makes a change that I'd unplugged everything to do another comparison video, because unfortunately the way I do those comparison videos, things have to be unplugged because the camera goes absolutely crazy when I have peripherals plugged in. Basically everything starts vibrating because it doesn't like, is that enough runway? Tell you what, this wing control throttle system is it's vibrating so much. I don't think that's enough runway, is it?
Retard.
Hot brakes. Bit windy there. Oh, go away. Why does he keep on doing that recently? I need the gear. I need the wing control gear section now. Really, really do. I should have taken off there because me brakes are hot. We're only going up to 17,000 anyway, so I'll drop them. I'll drop them down when we get high enough and cool them down, give them a bit of a blowout. Evening, Carl. Good to see you, mate. Yeah, taxiway. Yeah. There was. I mean, it's an old airport now. I don't think it's being updated, is it? Love the stream the other day, by the way. I had to watch it retrospectively, though. No worries, mate. Thanks so much for watching it. I really appreciate it, mate. What did you think about it, Carl? I'm wondering what you thought. I had one comment on Facebook saying the particular person was disappointed with it, but I realised as well I didn't put my camera onto the my actual setup camera. There we go. Hey, that's a bit better because I am kind of facing there then, aren't I? I haven't got anything plugged in. But yeah, guys, if you haven't seen this yet, definitely stay in the chat and have a little look at this Westchester County scenery. Everyone, I think you'll be pleasantly surprised with the level of detail with this one. Again, this is probably somewhere that you don't fly in the sim. It's probably somewhere you've never considered flying in the sim. I'm hoping with me showing you the scenery today that it might not so much convince you. I'm not here to sort of convince people. Some people like to come in just to see the scenery and may never fly the particular airport. But I think this one, I think you guys might be interested in doing some routes. As I say, it's close to New York. It's not in the you know, the busy New York area. Why is Discord still barking at me? Sorry guys, let me get Discord off. Yeah, this one was a nice surprise. This one, I like this scenery. Lovely in some areas, but the two buses on the fire dump are big oversight, especially since they're Neos. In reality, one is a Malav 767, the tail of which is mounted close to the museum, and the other Ukraine 737-200. Yeah, I mean, consider the airport's being done with just reference material, satellite imagery and stuff. You know, I think if we're looking back at SoFly's previous stuff, it's definitely a big improvement of what they've done in the past. But yeah, I know what you mean, mate. I know what you mean. Right, let me cool these brakes down. I don't know if we've got any... Where can I see it? Still pretty hot. What I need to do is I need to... I think drop down to 210 knots, 220. Let's do 215. Yeah, no, Spexo Flyers is actually the one rebranded. Interesting. Oh, Carl, I'll have to investigate that. Sky High one. I've never heard of it. I know SHL or SH, what is it? I keep on getting this wrong. Simulations, SH Simulations. Anyways, Westchester, thinking of buying this tonight, mate. I hope. I'm very confident. Let's just say that. We've got some lovely details to look at. We're going to be getting really close with this one because of just the amount of detail in it. Am I okay to... Give me wheels a blow through. Bit of drag. Oh, right, okay. LH Simulations, there we go. Thank you, mate. Sky, I've never heard of Sky High. Why have I never heard of Sky High? And it never came out. Interesting. I mean, Fly are probably not going to want to tell people that, are they? I don't think, anyway. How do I know if my brakes and... I mean, it says hot at the minute. I don't know if I can do that. Oh, is this... Are these them here? It looks like they're going down. Give them a blow through. I'll give them a blow through. We're already at cruise anyway. Let's just double check that I'm not going to miss my descent. Hang on, why is descent over there? Mind you, we're only at 17,000, aren't we? Little short flight. Sky High did... right, I'll have to have a look. The images look remarkably similar. You've got me on a bit of an... You're gonna have to let me have a little look at this car now. I'm extremely curious now. These brakes better calm down because I'm gonna need them when we land at this airport. You know me. Now I think I did ask this in the last live stream, in the Budapest live stream. But please let me know, guys. Just get some conversations going, a bit of interactivity. Let me know, maybe not one, but a few different things you are most excited about that has come out of Flight Sim Expo. And I will just say as well, remember, if you are based in the UK, there is supposed to be, venue is booked. I believe details will be getting released next month. There is FS Sim, so there is a UK event, a weekend event in Bristol. Aerospace Bristol. I'm going to try my very, very best to get down there. Now, it's not easy from Liverpool. There's a lot of connections with the trains and everything, but I will try my very, very best. But there is a UK event coming back. But yeah, let me know what you think. Let me know your highlights. Short runway indeed. You know, be on the break. FX Expo was kind of boring. The Tubalov, the 145, yeah. So it's not Flight Sim Studios. Is it kind of? Is it like being funded by them, but it's not their development team? So I know a lot of people kind of started saying, yeah, but you need to finish your E-jets first. It's someone else that's doing it, isn't it? A380 and some of the hardware, yeah. I am looking forward to this after having a little bit having a bit more of a look at it. The EFBX, that looks pretty interesting. Carl, they better get the engine wiring right. I believe the guys at Synaptic have got the howl of the A220 right, which sounds good. Any builds announced Chicago, yeah, does look nice. The Global 6000 was nice, yeah. Wasn't expecting any builds to do a BizJet. Guessing the 20 will be releasing in the next week or so. I mean, if Synaptic are following Innie Builds and kind of the way Innie Builds announce things like the trailer and stuff, hopefully it's not too long. because I would like to learn how to fly that plane. It is one of my favorite planes. I've got a Gemini Jets A220 Air France. That's my only Gemini Jets model until the aviation fair next week in Manchester. I'm hoping to get a 757. So a Gemini Jets 100, 200 scale. 757 potentially, that'll be nice. I'm gonna stick this gear up now, guys. To be honest, to be fair, they made a trailer for it last year. Yeah, they did, didn't they? Multiple jetway things does look interesting. It does, yeah. In the trailer for the A220, though, a date on the FNC said July 8th, I think it was. Oh, nicely. I didn't notice that. I have one Gemini Jets model, lovely TUI 737-800. Nice. That's true. So people mention that in the Enabled Discord. That probably isn't a mistake, is it? What day is? What did you say? The 8th, was it? It's a Wednesday. I mean, I don't think it really matters, does it, really, what day it is, but... Let me just enter the bits and bobs on here. It is... We're going down to 2,000. And let's see if I can actually land. Ooh, 14 knots at 300. Massive thank you to the guys from Fly2High for being in the chat this evening. I really appreciate it so much. I know it's not always easy for developers to come into various live streams. I fully appreciate that because of time differences and just in general, you know, being busy with projects and home life. So it means a lot. I have 13 models. Delta 777 A350. Yeah, do you know what? I want an A350 as well. I'm hoping I can maybe snap up some nice second-hand models, maybe in good condition. I do have an A350, but I've got a couple of Herpa models. A350 1/200 scale, A350 British Airways, A350 1000. A little Czech Airlines A319. This was like one of my first, like, you know, really detailed models, and I don't think Prague Airport knew what they were selling because they were selling them very cheap. And then that is my Herpa models A350 1000. That was from the view and park at Manchester Airport. But yeah, I want a nice die-cast Gemini Jets 100-200 scale 757, I think. All of my aircraft are 100-200 and bigger. They're just, especially when you start getting into the 777 and the A380, they're so big and so heavy. Right, let's have a little look at where we are. So we're going to make this kind of wheel, this turn out over the sea and back in. And I can't wait to show you this. I keep on saying it, but I am really excited to show you this airport, because for me it's always nice to discover a new developer. Not a new developer, but, you know, new to me, and I haven't seen any of the scenery before, and it's so nice to kind of install it and start going, wow, actually, why haven't I seen these earlier? And then you start going, oh, God's taking it. But there's so many developers, and you know, with all due respect, there's developers who can get just lost in the heap of new developers coming, developers who've been there for years, and it starts to become this thing where it's like, and then developers are doing the same airport, and it's like, what airport should I pick? What developer? And I don't just mean me. I mean every content creator who does flight sim content with airports and stuff. The best thing I can say is just try and watch a load of videos, because let's just use Fly2High Westchester for example. I'm pretty certain there is another Westchester available, and I can't remember who does it. But anyway, say if there was another 2 or 3 different Westchesters, it could be easy to pick some developer over one. You really should. I always say do your homework if you're going to spend money on a scenery. No, it sounds obvious, but you might just pick the wrong scenery, and there could be a better one out there. And let's face it, guys, at the end of the day, we all want to have the best of the best, you know. It's just nice when you find a new developer that, again, what I mean is new to you. I discover a developer, and you install that scenery, and you're like, wow, okay, wasn't expecting that. It's always a breath of fresh air, and this is one of those instances. And although I have had a look around the scenery, I haven't got really close. I actually haven't seen most of the interiors. There's still lots. You know what happens in these live streams for the regulars. You know how close I'll get to it, to everything, and have a look around. Ivan, good to see you. Fly2High, yes, of course, yeah. Wise words. I mean, you know, I like to think sometimes I do talk a bit of sense. And this is what I like doing it. I don't know if any of you guys have gone back to sort of when the channel first started, or maybe you've even been there since the channel started in 2020. But you know, this channel really did start on looking around freeware, airports, and some payware as well. And it's always been the channel where people come for airports, because, you know, dare I say it again, there is so many people, so many YouTubers out there who are fantastic at showing you new aircraft, who can fly those aircraft very, very well. I'd like to think there's probably more of those people. Actually, there's more people who do look at aircraft, which is fair enough, because let's face it, you know, aircraft are you know, the biggest thing, aren't they? You know, we're always going to have airports to land at. Here we go. We'll start our descent soon. Start making this left-hand turn. A bit quick, but we are where we should be, just because we have got a bit of a tailwind kind of hitting us from the southwest. Also, it didn't obviously set the QNH, because the transitional altitude is 18,000, isn't it, in the US? QNH 2972 for Westchester. So although we're still in New York State, we are kind of away from the hustle and bustle as well of the city. I tell you what though, this wing control throttle system here is so nice. Anyone gonna buy the overhead panel when it's available? Are you prepared to get a whole lift system, a whole crane system installed in your room? Because it looks like it ain't gonna just go on a standard Visa mount, although it does have a bracket for it on the back. It looks hefty. Done a very nice flight into into LaGuardia yesterday. Stunning views. Yeah, I mean we might get to see bits and bobs of New York, but I think we kind of get taken away from the city. Gonna get the altitude dialed in just in preparation. I think this is actually... Is this like the Hamptons and Montauk way? Is it? I think it is, isn't it? It's kind of like... It's a bit more built up than the Florida Keys, but it's kind of like that, isn't it? There we go, there's that sort of left-hand turn, which will be a nice sort of banked left turn, nothing too drastic. Got some nice views out there. Overhead panel looks big. Split into 3 sections, isn't it? It's got like multiple different USBs, although it does come with all the lighting, so all the different lights, and it also does it looks like it comes with the lights at the back, like the Wing Flex one does, so your beacon lights will flash from the, not exactly the underside, but the, you know, the underside, I guess, the top of it. It does look hefty though. I know it's a full size one. I mean, for me, if I installed something like that here, it'd be like a roof. It'd be like another ceiling on top of me. It'd look blooming cool, though. It looks so cool. Yeah, thank you guys for your patience. We will get into Westchester and we will have a good look around. Remember, I also have a copy to give away. We will be doing that once we've had a look around the airport. You will obviously need a copy of Microsoft Flight Simulator on PC, and you will need to sign up for a Fly2High account, but that's all easily done. And trust me, when you see it, you will want to win it. You will want to win it. I mean, to be honest with you guys, you will want to go off and buy it, in my opinion. I am confident. Look at that. Imagine walking all the way down there. Surely the tide must get to that. And you can just see just how busy the US is with airports. We've got one here. I think there's another little airfield there. There's one over here. These might be a combination of military and civilian. But just so dense with different airports and different strips and everything, isn't it? What, another one down there? Oh. Should be putting me blind up there, shouldn't I? Is that blind where? Should do, shouldn't it? No way. I mean, that one does. No. Don't want to hear that. We will be down on the ground soon, folks. Can't wait to show you this one. Nice, a nice sized airport, and also it's got again a nice variation of what you can fly. You can fly GA, you can fly biz jets, definitely. You can do some domestic routes in the US as well. Definitely recommend for a 2-hour hop. You could do JetBlue, Westchester to Orlando, Fort Lauderdale. Head into your CRJ maybe as well. Do some other domestic routes. That nice leisurely left-hand bank right over, what would you call it? It's not Long Island. Or is it Long Island? I do like a Long Island iced tea. Ooh. Thank you for everyone's patience and time for the stream tonight. I haven't got anything scheduled in after today, and the reason for that is because I'm going to have a little look around and see if there's anything I want to live stream. I've got another comparison video coming out. I'll probably schedule that in for maybe tomorrow or the next day. That is going to show you guys the DF Flyer Orlando scenery. Before and after with the default scenery, of course, because there's nothing else I can really compare it with. And I'm also going to have a look at some other things I can do before and after, because you know what? Creating those videos, I must say, it is a bit therapeutic to capture the footage for them. It takes a while, don't get me wrong. The editing process can be a bit of a pain in the ass, but it is pretty cool to do them. And if you get the footage really lined up, the before and after scenes looks really seamless. Do you know what? I'm going to start sending the plane down now. And we'll start descending through the clouds. I wonder if I've got this landing camera on here. No, I don't. I'm gonna make a landing camera now. And what I mean by that is EasyJet Sim Pilot. I don't want to do that. I want to create a new one. EasyJet Sim Pilot said lower the camera down. That was one of his tips. So I'm gonna do that now. To about there, I think. Apparently it's all about getting the aircraft not to look like, so basically when you're in the default view, the aircraft looks like it's actually nose down more than it actually is. So when you get closer to the runway, the camera gives you your viewpoint gives you an illusion of being nose down more than you actually are. You actually are more straight, you're more level, which then can affect the flare, which in my instances, the reason why I'm bouncing my landings more frequently now is because I'm flaring too much, and I'm just still absolutely terrible at landing these aircraft. So but yeah, this is kind of the short. I mean, I could have made it a bit shorter. I could have flew from like LaGuardia or something like that. Normal camera position makes you over flare. I've heard that the Phoenix anyway, they're not so great on the flaring anyway. There's a 90-degree left-hand turn. Then we're going to make a really kind of sharp, almost 180 turn to get onto the glide slope. Altitude currently is okay. We're a tiny bit high. Sorry, a bit too low. Tiny bit too low, but we're alright at the minute. Speed is dropping. Good stuff. I will just put it back to the normal position for now until we get closer. The problem with the default view, it's looking down. No need to move the camera really, just pivot the camera view up slightly. Yeah, Carl, yeah, I know what you mean, mate. So you're kind of tilting it more than actually lowering the camera. Yeah, I understand, mate. Yeah. So kind of more like that. because naturally the camera's looking down, so you can see the instruments. Righty, let's always fingers crossed for one of my landings. Hold on to your hats. Let's get ourselves down into Westchester County. My main concern with the Anybuilds A380, because it is something I'd love to learn how to fly. I mean, the A380 doesn't have those kind of weird, not weird, but the routes that the wide bodies do. Like obviously the A330, some of the A350 routes you can do. There's some in Europe and over in Asia that take about an hour to 2 hours on those aircraft. I don't think the A380 has any of those weird short routes. But anyway, I'd still love to learn how to fly it. The issue I've got is that the fly-by-wire one is very heavy on my system. Anyway, it's very heavy on performance, and I've never really been able to get the fly-by-wire to a point where I can actually fly it well, just because of the performance. So I'm curious on how Anybuilds are gonna be able to do that. Now they're obviously gonna be able to have a no cabin option, where obviously there's no cabin inside like the A350, but even then I'm curious on how they're gonna get the performance, especially if you want to have the cabin, because all the shower heads work and water and toilets and everything's there, isn't it? You know, it's visually impressive, but yeah, I am curious. Well, if the A releasing in 3 weeks, I'll have to get the yeah. Kills my performance. Is a shame. It is. That's why I'm still baffled to how Anybuilds are gonna be able to do a high fidelity payware A380. Looks like they have, and it doesn't look like we're far off that either. This is what I mean, mate. I don't know whether the A220 they're gonna leave. I mean, if it's we've still got a bit of June left. I'm wondering if the A220 is in July. I know it's made by two different companies, but technically, you know, it's being sold by Anybuilds and marketed by Anybuilds. Whether it's going to be A220 first and then A380, or are they going to get the A380? If it is the 8th of July, are they going to get the A380 out before then? We're a bit too high, so the aircraft's going to have to yeah, there we go, we're catching up. It's the worst performing plane. At least it's not just me then. I'm glad to say. God, that's a thing. Right, we'll be ready for our first notch of flaps, because we're not too far off now. To New York and stuff over there. This weird kind of right-hand turn. There is our first notch of flaps. And there's our big right-hand turn. You know what time it is. Ready for another professional landing? I was going to get the MCDU next for from wind control, but I might get the landing gear panel first because I don't mind too much using the virtual MCDU. It's not ideal, but I don't mind using it. Glide slope's being caught straight away before we've even made that last little turn. Airport's just over to the left there. We're gonna have to start really getting lose some speed so that the gear is gonna go down. Now we're about 8 nautical miles out. There's that last little turn just to align with the runway. There's flaps 3. Fly2High Anybuild JFK flows like, yes, I can imagine. Even a British Airways into Heathrow, mate. I'm assuming it's going to be like a slideshow. Right. You ready for this? If any of you guys who are flying the sort of the Phoenix and stuff, when I land, I think me reverse thrust is now working for the most part. But let me know when you land and you take the thrust lever back to idle. Should you get a yellow warning for the auto throttle being disconnected? Does that sound right? Because I've been getting that and I can never remember it happening before. I can never remember the little sort of, you know, the yellow warning for... Because I know yellow warning's not bad, it's just to be actioned. But yeah, when the auto thrust goes off into idle, I do get a little bit of a, you know, a bing, and I'm assuming it's normal though. Right, we have got a headwind, giggity, which might actually help me. So the area is photogrammetry, so you are getting all the goodness of, you know, the real buildings and various roads and stuff. You are unfortunately getting the photogrammetry trees, which are beautiful to look at. That might be a bit too low, but I'll try it. Big stutter there, but we are going over photogrammetry, so oh, it's normal. Okay.
500.
I love when you're on a real plane and you on an Airbus and you hear that.
100 above.
Last 2 times I've travelled, I've heard the autopilot being disengaged. It's cool.
Minimum.
I think last time I did this, I got blown up right at the last second. Oh, a bit too low there. Oh, that's all right.
50, 40, 30, 20. Retard. Retard.
A bit stuttery there.
Retard. Retard.
I don't know why it's still saying that though. It's one of my better landings, definitely. Yeah, there's the auto throttle, but I also got the takeoff config warning again. But that doesn't happen all the time now. That is just the throttles doing that. It's because it's sending them back up to Toga. It's still it's still giving me reverse thrust, but it's basically sending them to Toga. I don't think I can go off this taxiway. This is far too small for me. That's definitely not. Oops. Oh, maybe it's fine. Maybe it's fine. Apron taxiway textures do look really, really nice, especially the center markings. You can definitely see the dirt and the grime and the textures, you know. Welcome to Westchester, guys. I actually did like that landing. A couple of little things that are kind of not so much not my fault, but just various things being beeped at and stuff. I'm still getting that takeoff config. All that is because although the throttles are actually going into reverse thrust, they're going upwards to the top virtually, not in real life, but virtually. The throttles are going into Toga, so it is setting the alarm off saying takeoff config not set, because, well, technically it's not, because we're not taking off. But that's all it is, really. There's no issue. Sometimes it doesn't do that, and sometimes it does. I spent ages trying to get all the dead zones and the calibration set. The other day, I don't really want to mess about with it too much more. That is gate 1. That should be fine. That stutters GSX. There he is over there, ready for me to make my perfect parking. I'll catch up with the chat in a second, guys. Look at the tax. Look at the actual markings on the ground. The way the lights hitting them. Very nice. Didn't put me flaps up. Great stuff. Great parking again. I tell you what, the grime and the oil slick and little bits of dirt on the floor, they're very, very nice indeed. Carry on, carry on, carry on, carry on. Look at him. I'm teasing him. And we're going to get a dance. Was it good parking, mate? You parked a bit askew. Ah, bugger off. There's the jet bridges coming up to the aircraft. You can see they're obviously built from the ground. I think they're to accommodate CRJs mostly, because that is the more commonly used aircraft at this airport. I think that is a pure guess, by the way. Right, let's get the passengers don't need to go off because we don't have any. Let's just get the GPU on because I want to turn the APU off so we don't have the sound of the aircraft. I don't need to debuild, do I? Don't be silly. Right, guys, let's hope that the camera's going to work for me. Yes, good stuff. Welcome to Westchester. Nice. Welcome down. Very nice ground textures. I like the marks around the taxiway. Airport looks great. Are the stutters common at this airport? No, I think it's just me, to be honest. Very close. Good evening, mate. Good to see you. Right, guys, let's have a little look around this airport because I am very, very excited to show you around. Now, we're going to go in a clockwise direction today because where we've parked and where we've started, we're going to look that way. We're going to go all the way around. We'll look at the FBO. We'll look at the Millionaire hangar and the FBO. All the way around. The stutter, no. Honest to God, last time I was here, it was dead smooth. So I am going to put it down to OBS, the fact that I'm streaming as well, and a couple of other things, because I did a flight not too long ago, about 2 days ago, and it was absolutely fine. So any stutters that you see, please, I think the best thing is just to disregard them, because I am fully confident in saying that it is a combination of a lot of things, streaming and stuff like that. It does all come together. Plus, I think I might have put my settings back up again. I've been learning recently that my particular graphics card should only really be set to a certain amount of terrain level of distance, objects level of distance. I have my graphics settings basically set to what a 5080 should be. And there's no way it should be set that high. Anyway, we'll carry on. Remember, I have got a giveaway for this airport. We'll do the tour first and then we'll do a giveaway, and I'll let you guys go for the evening. But for now, let's have a look around. This is Westchester County, so White Plains, Westchester County. This is from Fly2High, and it is available now on the website. Link for everything is in the stream description. But yeah, I don't know why. Oh, there's baggage apparently. I loaded baggage onto the plane when there's no passengers. So what I'm going to say straight off the bat, the texture work in this airport was the thing that caught me off guard the most. The modeling's fantastic. The custom modelling, the building's fantastic, but the actual textures. Now, these textures, if you start getting right in with the drone camera, you know, they're not pin sharp. Do you know what I mean? But I don't think they have to be. I think this airport, the way it's set out. Hey, what are you doing, guys? I'm pretty certain I have GSX installed as well. The GSX profile for this airport. Also, as well, why is the people on the plane? I'm pretty sure I said 0 on my sim brief. Okay, well, let's get everyone. Lovely JetBlue livery though, that, isn't it? Sorry to get distracted. It's a lovely plane indeed. I'm pretty sure that I've got the GSX profile installed. Do you know what? Just bear with me. I just want to take this. I want to take that screenshot. you know what I'm like. Look at that. If we just bring that. Oh, look at the light in there. Yes. Love to see you. Especially with all the detail of this airport. Look at it. Custom car models, fencing, gates, you know, access gates. No kind of just gap between where fences and gates should be. There's variation on the cars. One thing that I don't see a lot of, and it might not mean a thing to you, which is absolutely fine because it's not a massive thing, but car models generally don't have the likes of like car, you know, like the roof racks and stuff like that. Also as well, I don't think I've ever seen these car models used in the scenery, and I feel like I've got a good memory of car models. I don't think I've seen them. They are based off real cars. In fact, if you have a look at them, they are real car models, but with the badges taken away. You got some Mercedes AMGs there. You got some Toyota pickup trucks, and they've all got the badges missing. Yeah. So Range Rover's got. So you know they're pretty good. I don't think I've seen them being used before. Anyway, let's carry on. What livery is that? I think it's just on the Phoenix livery. It's called. Is it something like the Vet one? Yeah. There you go. It's called Vet 2 something. Have I still got my spoilers out there? Stop it. Right. let's get on with it. Looks so detailed. It really is like the custom baggage dollies. Yeah, I gotta fix the GSX profile. I forgot to set the jet white floor height. No worry, Ashton, mate. Thanks for coming in the live chat as well. I really appreciate it. Good to see you. Yeah, so we've got taxis, we've got RVs, we've got a lovely selection of custom vehicles, and they don't look too copy and paste as well, which is nice to see. Let's carry on and have a look, because there's just so much to look at. I'd like, and you guys know, I do like fencing, enclosed fencing. I do like that, the fact that this airport looks like there's a, you know, it's restricted and you know you can't get in. Fences, gates, lights, details on the buildings, wires, lights, AC units. It's all there, and I do like this old tower with the old styled hangar. There's a couple of them as well, and I do love the architecture of the airport itself, the terminal. We will obviously end our live stream in this area once we've been around. Signature Aviation, we've got a couple of different signs as well. Anti-collision lights on the top of the hangar as well. Solar panels as well. There's also some terraforming or landscaping done to kind of where the multi-story car park is. Some trucks. There's a FlexJet hangar as well. Lovely stuff. Really nice indeed. As I said to you, guys, this is why I wanted to show you this scenery, because it's certainly one that it could slip under the radar. It's you know, it's not a big international airport. It's you know, it's you know, you won't be flying A380s into here and stuff. But I tell you what, it is one of the most detailed airport sceneries you'll see. This looks like custom lighting as well. It doesn't look like default lighting. I could be wrong, but it looks custom to me. Let's have a little look. Surrounding perimeter fence. Thumbs up as always. You do know that I like the perimeter fences being in the sceneries. Lovely stuff. Access road for the operations vehicles, again all modelled in there. Some business jets. I think these are static models. I think they are. Lovely stuff. Because obviously you can do your domestic flights with, you know, your Embraers, your CRJs, A220 even if you like. But this has got a pretty large bizjet operation here. Also something very tranquil, even though it's an airport, you know, it's being used, and every time I'm on flight radar, it does look pretty busy. You know, it does look like there's a lot of movement of aircraft on the ground every time I look, but it still feels quite tranquil. Now, here's our first kind of I'll say major, but definitely major part of the airport. We've got open hangars. We've got more static models. We've got the Millionaire hangar and the Millionaire FBO, which, if you're not already seeing it, thanks to the lighting that I've actually done, the I think, is it evening lighting? It's kind of golden hour. That's actually in the morning, so we've got the sun behind me going right into that FBO, and yeah, it's special. It is very, very nice. In fact, you know what? Are these hangars time triggered? No, I think they might be open, might they, on the other side? There we go. Now, I do like to see open hangars and sceneries. Even if there's just one or two, I do like to see that we've got some. Honestly, the texture is amazing. It really is nice. Those weathered textures are fab. The one area I feel Fly2High never been weak on. Nice, nice. Very nice. Are all the nav aids implemented? Not too sure, mate, but I know a couple of guys from Fly2High are in the chat at the moment as well. Have a little look around though, because this is my first kind of proper look around. I've had a look around at some of the things in it, more than I'd usually do, but this is kind of, you guys are sharing my first look at it. And I'll just have a little look around. I'll show you this Millionaire section because it is very well done, but I also want to show you the night lighting as well. Lovely. This is what I would consider a very well done landside area. So you've got the floor texture is so nicely done. In fact, have these got interiors to them? I mean, they kind of have. You can see through them and that. Oh. This is a very, very well done landside area, and this is not kind of your main landside, is it? It's kind of, you know, your FBOs and your private jets, but I mean, if you like your detailed airport scenery with the detail stretching to the landside areas of your scenery, this is how you do it. Very nicely done. Some custom foliage. Again, custom car models, and do you know what? I think they've done a fantastic job of making the traffic, or at least the static vehicles, look, you know, not too copy and paste. In fact, I can't really see, you know, you've got a couple of the same coloured cars, but if you're having a little look, you've got like a, I don't know, is it like a burrito van there? You've got a police car there, sports car over here. Everything, and they're all parked in different directions and stuff like that. This guy even over here is just completely not even bothered about where he parks at all. So it is very, very good. Nissan, can't remember, is it ZX 350, something like that. Here is the Millionaire FBO. There you go. You've even got your own garages for your vehicles if you're if you've got the money. Yeah, I will just say as well, guys, the stuttering definitely wasn't like this last time I tried it. There's a few sort of heavy stutters here, and I can't really put it down to, wow, actually I've never seen that before. Hello. I've Fly2High put like an Easter egg in here. Is he a Ninja Turtle down here? We'll float down here, Georgie. Imagine if they put a jump scare and it just like jumped out. That'd be funny, that, wouldn't it? But that's pretty cool. I've never, do you know, to be very fair to these guys, I've never seen that before. I've never seen like an open. I'm assuming it's with the fuel out the floor. Maybe, I don't know. Is it a tie down section? But yeah, and The interior to this is pretty special. I'm not gonna lie. This is I mean, yeah. If you're into your biz jet flying, I think you definitely want to pick this up. It's a bit regal, isn't it? It's a bit regal. Fantastic. It really is. Now, just to add the cherry on top. But we still haven't got to the actual terminal yet. I'd just like to point that out. I think this airport has got some of the best, if not the best, night lighting. What are we thinking? I don't think it's over bloomed at all. I think it's I think it looks lovely. I think it looks lovely. Yes, SID stars are properly implemented. We are in the process of updating all sceneries to be to show to be included in them. Don't know yet. Yeah, super. I've seen enough going in the car tonight. There you go. Can you go inside? You can't go inside. You can't go inside. I mean, this is when we were flying over here, and I was saying, you know, when you discover a new developer, not so much new developer, but new to you, and you start looking at the sceneries, and you're like, okay, why have I not seen these guys before? You know. I mean, all right, listen. Your glasses of Coke and some of the assets aren't 3D, but I mean, imagine flight. Oh my God, they've even put like a boardroom in there. You know, not everything is 3D modeled. I get that, but I just don't think it has to be in this instance. I think the guys have done a wonderful job here of I mean, look at it's like I guess the tarmac. You know, the bits of shiny tarmac in between the cracks in the concrete are all reflecting. Very, very nice indeed. And then, yeah, we do have an ATC tower interior as well. Ooh. False alarm. I mean, that's quite detailed actually. The dials and the phone and everything and the screens are really high definition. Let's have a little look at the hangars, and you know, some of these hangars are substantial. You know, they're quite big. There's a lovely Atlantic hangar as well. Totally 3D sign, illuminated perfectly. And then, you know, another massive GA/business jet apron. The lighting's very realistic in my opinion. More fences and gates and doors. Landside area is perfect. The whole airport's night lighting. I mean, I know we're not at the dead of night, but I do like to see the airport's night lighting when it's got a bit of light still left in the sky. If you have a look there, I mean, just a bit of a spoiler as we go round. In my opinion, that's just good. That's just gorgeous. That really nice. Take it back to about there. I mean, even then, look at that. Let me know what you think. I have got a copy to give away as well. Yes. Let's carry on. Just switch it back to the daytime as we go around. In fact, what I might do is might put it there. Just as we get a bit of the evening lighting in the direction we are facing. Some more business jets. I do appreciate the static biz jets models as well. I'll tell you one thing I didn't appreciate when I first looked at the scenery is actually the taxiway and apron texture work. It's very good indeed. Very good. And then it gets me excited to see what these guys do with other airports as well. Some construction vehicles and stuff like that. Just to fill out some of the gaps of where maybe construction is taking place or maybe was. These look like, in fact, these definitely are custom. Wow. Look at those. Good stuff. Electric or telephone wires maybe, or a bit of both. Some more construction going along here. Some GA aircraft here, didn't expect to see that. Rotating radar as well. Again, sometimes developers totally miss that out. It's just a non-moving radar. Fantastic work, chaps. Yeah, I need this airport. Thank you guys. Couldn't have done without you guys, the rest of the team. Fantastic work. Fantastic work. I hope they go through their back catalogue and bring some of the others to this standard. Would love to see Savannah look like this. I'm back. Hey, it's in the plans. Nice. Okay. Hey, they've got some old GA aircraft by that area as well. Ah, perfect. Okay. I tell you what. There's just not a bit of the airport without just some finer detailing. I mean, all this construction work over here, I don't know what the guys are doing. There's definitely some further development at the airport. I mean, look at the texture work on even the operations road, the maintenance road maybe, where the operations car. Oh, didn't spot this last time I was here. Hey, look at that. Yes, guys. Love it. I do like to see the gate guardians. The gate guardians that, I mean, hang on. There you go, if you want to pause the light. Let me get my face out the way. And this is right on approach to the runway as well. Pretty nice, pretty nice. I do love it that the guys have taken the extra step just to put some of the surrounding detail in where possible, because you know, there's a lot of airports that don't have it. let's carry on. We're nearly round to where we started. There you go, just for your information. Let's carry on. Some more construction work going on here. We've got more business jet hangars and airport infrastructure to have a look at. Again, all fenced off, gates, doors, just, yeah, I mean, there's a lot of different objects. Clutter's nice as well. Building quality is really, really nice. It's just, it just makes everything just feel so authentic. Some more static aircraft. The level of static aircraft, in my opinion, is also very good. There's not so many where it becomes a bit of a burden, but you know, just enough to make the airport feel alive without needing AI traffic and stuff. This NetJets hangar as well. It looks like quite an older hangar, but it just looks so well done. I mean, the roof again, like I said to you before at the start, it's you're gonna get close with the drone camera. It's not gonna be 8K 12K textures in your face, you know, but it doesn't have to be. It absolutely doesn't have to be. If you get it right and it looks like this, and yeah, you're gonna get results like this. Even the doors have still got visible signs on them and stuff like that. Yeah, I'm excited to see what these guys do next, see where they head, because I'll be going there too. 3D NetJets. You know, nothing is 2D. Everything is, even the steps on the side of this, I guess, chimney, you know, are 3D modeled. Look how, you know, rusted and weathered this building looks as well. This is one of those sceneries where you really appreciate how long the developers worked on it, and you know, even feel some, you know, some of the maybe the late nights and the stressful times that they've gone through to get every little single thing in place. Now, as I say, I've had a little bit of a dabble with the scenery editor before, and I've talked to various developers on Discord, and they've told me some of the stressful things that goes, you know, into putting these, just actually putting the 3D models into the scenery editor. Everything breaks and you've got to put it back together and all that. So listen, I know we like to sometimes give developers a bit of a hard time, and we like to have a bit of a moan and stuff, and actually sometimes it's not always the developers. I will admit, at the minute there's quite a lot of issues with meshes and elevation issues, which sadly the developers get the full brunt of. You know, that it's their fault. Wow, look at this. I'll let you guys tell me what that is. R.A. Bob Hoover. It kind of reminds me of the, oh, what was it called? Elvis had one, didn't he? You'll have to let me know. It's not an aircraft I'm I'm familiar with. Look at the apron textures here. Wow. yeah, this is what we do on this channel. We nerd about the minor details. But you know what? As simmers, we have got the most expensive hobby, or one of the most expensive hobbies. And if you're spending your hard-earned cash on these sceneries, and they're getting more and more expensive, but they're worth it, you know. They're worth your money. Let's have a little look. One of my gripes with Fly2High was always the lack of surrounding details. Seems even that's changing now. Love to see the prominent building structures outside. Nice fencing. We wanted to optimize textures to reduce stuttering. Exactly, yeah. I don't know what's going on with my thing. It could just be the streaming and everything else, most likely. North American Saberliner 40. QWERTY Moose, thank you. Isn't that the predecessor to the Jetstar? That's what I was thinking, the Jetstar. That's what I was trying to think of, the Jetstar. Right, let's carry on, because we do obviously have the terminal and a lot of other hangars to look at as well. I mean, look at the no repeating textures as well. Not one of these textures has repeated along here. Do you know what? For me, that's almost like if you actually were in this position looking down at that roof, that's exactly what it would look like. Sounds silly, but yeah. I mean, even this van here, it's got little boxes in the back. All the car models have got little variations on them, like I said before, you know, spoilers, roof racks, some more police here as well. Very, very detailed. This is exactly why I do this channel, guys, is to geek out over the sceneries like this. It really is. There seems to be a new ground texture everywhere you look. Like different patches of tarmac and asphalt and concrete. Little roundabouts here. I just wish Asobo, I know Asobo have got other things to do, but I just wish they would do two things: add default trains and add traffic that is just a lot more immersive. You know, when you're going into these big airports and you've got highways and motorways, and the traffic looks like absolute dog. Like, it looks terrible. Like, I'm gonna say X-Plane 12. That's where they need to have a little look at. The X-Plane 12, I know it's not perfect, but X-Plane 12's road traffic is just incredible. It looks a lot better. You've got, yeah. Anyway, look at this. The landside areas, guys, I know it's not, you know, I know not everyone is bothered about landside areas. I totally get it, but you guys have nailed the landside areas. Lovely stuff. Loads more hangars as well. Loads more to look at. Loads more to look at. We are nearly back to where we started, though. The lighting's lovely as well. Sorry guys, that's probably not, it is not too many times that I just completely stop talking, because I'm just trying to take it all in. This will give you a better idea of looking at the ground textures as well. The amount of sort of dirt, the tyre marks, it's done so well. Fabulous, fabulous work. Let's just get past the hangars. We've got some more Atlantic hangars as well. Look at this. Ground clutter is on point. Ground service equipment, the baggage cart, the vehicles, catering trucks, steps and everything. I tell you what, if you guys are looking for a new airport to do some flying out of, I honestly don't think you can go wrong with this one. I think you'll find something to fly. If it's a BizJet, some GA stuff, everything. The only thing you can't really, I mean, realistically do is long haul flights, but do you know what? Do a little domestic A320 JetBlue down to Florida. Obviously a lot of other routes as well. BizJet route. Take your Phenom, take your what was the other one that we got as well? Sovereign, get your Sovereign out. Get your Sovereign out and get yourself to the millionaire hangar. I tell you what, it is just. Here you go. I mean, it sounds like Carl has been a customer of Fly2High before. I'm certainly new to them, but it does sound like they've continued to evolve with the quality of the airports, especially the surrounding and landside detailing, which is some of the best I've seen. You know, I can't discredit any of the other developers who do landside areas very well, and this is a very good example of how you should do it. And yeah, regardless on your take on detailing anywhere away from the actual stand or the apron, I think that's just the way that Microsoft Flight Sim add-ons have gone now. The scenery add-ons, they're just so everything's there. You know, we're away from you know, the Flight Sim. Do you know what? Even Microsoft Flight Sim 2020 now, you know, X-Plane, P3D and everything, things have just evolved that much where we do now get the full airport. It's taken developers longer to do them because they're including so much more, and the interiors. I don't think there's any collision on this from the looks of it. Usually you could tell with the drone camera if there's collision. What I mean by that is whether your avatar can actually walk through the airport, because the drone camera is actually going through the, I mean, that there's some collision there. So there might be some there. So there's static peeper models. They're not animated or anything. Which, you know what? That's fine. Yeah, there's some collision on the bridge because we can't get under it. Let's have a little look around the actual building, because there's lots going on. Aircon units. I mean, if you just look at this area, wires, little fences for the walkways, ladders, more aircon units, skylight going into the terminal building there. Look at that. By the way, as well, these guys know how to do glass textures. Let me just say that, and you can see that from this. you can see the glass has got marks on them. It's always great when you see a developer get the glass textures spot on, and some unfortunately still get it wrong, and it looks like there's actually no glass there. You know, there's supposed to be a pane of glass and it's just see-through. You can actually see there's marks on the window here. Look at this as we turn the lighting around. I mean, I don't know how it's got so dirty up there. But yeah, very, very, very nice indeed. Long haul with the Global 6. Well, yeah. Do you know what? To be fair, yeah, you've got a point there, mate. You know, your biz jets can technically do long haul, can't they? So, I bought a couple of early ones. Fundamentally, the one was always been decent, but there was always just many small flaws. I persuaded myself to buy Tweed when it released. It was a huge improvement, apart from not having any procedures. Carl, we correct as soon as it reported. We felt so bad. The glass is very nice. It is. I was very happy with Tweed, but it's a tiny airport. It might not be Heathrow, but it's busier than Tweed. I mean, do you know what? Like I keep on saying, it's my first Fly2High scenery, and it definitely won't be my last, because it's, well, you guys have seen it. We've had a very, very good look at it, and you know, we've still got to have a little look inside. We've still got to see if we can give a copy away to someone. But what I want to just show you now is obviously the interior, but this section alone, the jetways look very good. The custom jetways look incredible. Like, they really do. Look at the just the detailing with the covers and the vents, and yeah, the brickwork on the building, the people sitting off in this little kind of almost like a greenhouse type situation. But again, you can see, look at the glass. I mean, they probably got to get a window cleaner in and get the glass a bit cleaned up, but I tell you what, you can tell that there's glass there. There you go. Someone stole the airport. Even the curve windows, the blinds behind the curtains, the actual, the depth that you can see into the terminal. Look at that. I'll just leave it like that just for a second. You guys can have a little look at that. It's just absolute chef's kiss. Like, so I have linked this along with the official trailer in the stream description, obviously for the video description for everyone watching afterwards. What I will just say before we get into the interior and the giveaway, before we finish the live stream, is if you are going to enter the giveaway, guys, please stay inside the chat, because I don't want to announce a winner and then the winner isn't in the chat. It hasn't happened yet for the way I'm doing it at the minute, but you know, it can happen. There's some little bits of like, you're not supposed to obviously see that, to be fair. Yeah, so if you do enter the keyword when I give it out, please don't run away and get off, otherwise I'll just redraw it. If the winner doesn't say hi, I'm here after 5 minutes, then it'll be redrawn. And here is the interior, folks. Some obviously, again, like, you know, 2D shops, and some of the walls are 2D, but I think, do you know what, it looks lovely. Definitely one you could explore if you wanted to. I don't think there's a collision for the avatars and stuff, but even then, Do you know, all of the fine little details in here. If you're not a person who goes and explores them, then it will be one of the nicest ones you've seen from the cockpit, definitely. Lovely, lovely stuff. Again, I am going to just make sure people know that this stuttering wasn't present when I first loaded this into without streaming. I've got a feeling just a combination of like OBS and the fact that I'm streaming and other little factors as well is probably not helping. Do you know what? Have I got... No, I haven't. You know, there's things open on my system, and you know, it's not a weak system by any means, but I'm always very aware that it is hard to show performance on a live stream because there is factors while going live. Different if you're doing a pre-recorded video and to direct capture stuff. I mean, look at all of the different levels in here. You wouldn't expect it, would you? So cool, man. Lovely stuff. Even the baggage reclaim as well, with the lovely backlit and the bits of lights, kind of red lighting on the advertisement board there as well. And just the general actual arc. This must have been a pain in the ass to model this building. So many level changes, and it's not your sort of typical airport architecture, is it? Definitely not. Right, guys, let's get someone a copy of this beautiful airport. I mean, look at that. So cool, man. So cool. Excellent area. It's gorgeous, guys. And as I say, a big massive thank you to the guys from Fly2High for not only giving me a chance to show this off on the channel, but also obviously, you know, donating a copy to the giveaway. I always like to offer a giveaway to you guys, and you know, even at this point, I still feel a bit kind of cheeky and rude going to developers and saying, you know, thank you for letting me live stream it. Can I have a copy to give away? I always do, and that's just who I am. And you know what? Listen, every developer is always, listen. If I can give you one, I will. Most of the time, they do, which is brilliant. But yeah, I'm gonna get you guys a copy. Like I say, if you do enter the keyword, which if you're new to the channel, you might not really know. But if you're not new to the live streams, then you're probably not going to know what the keyword is. Every airport around the world has got a 4-letter ICO. I think they have anyway. At least they should have. There is a 4-letter ICAO code for this airport, Westchester. You guys know what to do. Enter it into the chat just once, and you'll be entered into the giveaway. Start doing that now for me. Again, just do it once. If you do enter, if you're gonna do this now and put this code in, please stay in the chat, okay? Because if I call your name out and you're not here, I'll be very annoyed. But yeah, start entering now. And again, PC only. You'll need to sign up for Fly2High, of course, so we can get you a copy into your account. but it's free to do. Again, just do that once for me, and I will give you guys another 5 minutes or so to enter in. Also worth pointing out that Fly2High do their own manager as well. They do have their own bit of software. You can get the sceneries, install them and stuff. Definitely recommend doing that. I'd also recommend, if you did like this, then, you know, take a look at some of their other stuff. And of course, stay tuned for more, because, you know, these guys will have more sceneries on the horizon, if you pardon the pun. So this one is just 2024 as well. I thought it was 2020 as well, but I think it's just 2024. But it does make sense. The night lighting in particular is definitely not based on 2020 lighting. Definitely 2024 lighting. We'll have to take a look at Tweed Airport. Looks nice, doesn't it? Yeah, good luck everybody. Thank you for your patience and your attention tonight in the live stream. I haven't got anything else scheduled in just yet, but that's not to say I won't do. If I am live again this week, you're going to be looking at Wednesday or Saturday night potentially. There is some things I want to take a look at. I am going to reach out to some developers over the next day or two to see if I could take a look at those particular sceneries, because I've seen some nice ones. One in particular that I really want to have a little look at. But yeah, cheers everybody. It's been fantastic. We hope you enjoy it. Version 1.1 will come with a few fixing additions, adding the Citation Max CRJ, the CJ4, then adding the WWE aircraft that's based here. Wow. Okay, that sounds cool. That sounds cool. I need to have a look at that. I need to have a little look at that. Oh, wow, that's so cool. Global 5000. A black and red Global 5000 with, like, red stripe. It looks like Kane's plane. It looks like a plane that Kane, the wrestler, would fly on. With the WWE logo on the back. That's cool. That's going to be a cool little thing to add in. Reckon you could get in the A380. I reckon you could get an A3. QWERTY. Now, I have been talking about the A380. It is definitely something I want to learn how to fly. Now, I'm getting a bit more confident with, obviously, Airbus. I had a little go of flying the A350 about a month or two back. And apart from having a WASM crash, I know, shocking. It felt pretty nice. Now, I don't know how much difference there is between the A350 and the A380, and I know the size and the engines and stuff, but in terms of the cockpit, I don't know if there's much difference. Tell you what, I'd snag up Belgrade if you were to redone the standard. Nice. But Savannah will do for starters. In terms of an A380 preview, when indie builds are in sort of, you know, their phase of giving out pre-release things, I'm gonna see. I think the first thing I need to do is see if I can get the fly-by-wire one working just at least, you know, just flyable. See if I can start it up. See if I can take on a route. See if I can land it, and then yeah, I will most likely have a little go of an Ace D&E Builds one. Yeah. Right, guys, let's get everybody a copy. Jeez, I'm very, very generous, aren't I? Let's get one of you guys a copy. If you haven't already, you've got 1 minute left. Please enter the 4-letter I code for Westchester County Airport, and you'll be entered into the giveaway. Again, if you've entered and popped that code in, please stay until we at least announce a winner. Again, the winner will need to sign up for the Fly2High account, and you will need to pass me on an email. The same as always, everything's based on me emailing you. Sadly, the channel has had issues, or at least one big issue with the giveaway in the past, which was handled well. End of discussion. And it wasn't really anything to do with emails. It was just, yeah, yeah, not very good, not very nice thing. But anyway, Geek suddenly got possessed by the spirit of Oprah. Thanks for the great showcase. Thank you so much, and thank you everyone for coming in and your time and patience with me, especially with the flight. Try to keep the flights down to half an hour, 45 minutes, even if I have to do a route that doesn't exist. You know, I always pretend to reposition in flight, you know. Let's get this giveaway onto the screen. Can I do that? Where is it? Hey, there we are. Oh, stretch. There you can see we've got some giveaways. If you're happy with that, we'll get someone a copy. Good luck, everybody, and thank you once again. Please do stay tuned to the channel. I'll be putting YouTube posts out. I'll be putting things on Discord and social media. The same spiel that I say every live stream. I'll put anything new coming out into the various platforms, social media, Discord, and a YouTube post, and yeah. Good luck, everybody. Oh, Lambert 93 has got himself a copy. I say him, could be a lady. You know what? I've always said, oh, Lambert is a chap, but you know, I've got you know. Yeah. Well done. Well done. Congratulations. Congratulations indeed. Again, thank you for everybody's enthusiasm and delight for this scenery. I know the guys from Fly2High will be happy with all the positivity in the live stream, and yeah, if you can do me a massive favor, please do share the live stream, or even after, obviously even afterwards now, or share the links to Fly2High as well. Those guys have got a Discord, obviously they're on social media as well, so go and give them a follow, go and join the Discord server as well, and you will not be disappointed, because well, as we've just seen, it's a bloody good airport, isn't it? And they've got more to come. Lambert, could you do me a favor? Could you pop your email into your YouTube for me? I know obviously you're a regular to the streams, but I've got to make sure that I'm always doing it the correct way, and make sure that I'm contacting people over email. I don't know whether I had your email in the past, but I won't have it on me now, so I can't kind of recall it and get it again. But yeah, if you could stick it in there for me, anyone has any questions, you want to check out Fly2High's sale at the minute, thank you so much, mate. Having a great weekend, everyone. Thank you so much. Which outlets can we expect the sale when it's due? Just before pop off, I just had a quick look at Sky High's previews, and at this point, I'm so flies. It is. I'm sure it's so flies. I need to take a look at it, mate, but it might very well be. For me, I did make it clear a couple of times in that Budapest stream that from Bristol to Budapest, I think there's been a very massive jump in, definitely in quality, in overall quality. Not in chat, it won't let me do it in the chat, mate. Just pop it into your YouTube profile. But like I say, guys, yeah, Fly2High have got their own flair. It's called Fly2 Manager. They got their own managers, obviously similar to like Innie Manager and Contrail and stuff like that. You know, they've got their own as well. No, just in your YouTube profile for me, please. Just let me know. You can take it out of there when you're ready. I just need to grab it and send you over an email. Let's get this off screen because it's getting in the way of the lovely airport. It should be there. Perfect. Spot on. Oh no, it's not. Usually there's a little thing to say email. No, it's just no, there's no email in there. Not at the minute anyway. But yeah, guys, as I say, keep an eye out for further live streams. I will be live again this week at some point. I don't know yet. I know that I'm going to put out my DF Flyer Orlando comparison video. It's only about 5 minutes long. It's got a few little cinematic scenes in there as well, just to add in there, but it'll give you a good idea of the difference between the default scenery and the Orlando one. And I tell you what, it's so good. Like the difference of some animated things as well. And I'm pretty sure Dan from DF Flyer, he's going to be adding more in. But yeah, I did one for Frankfurt, and the Orlando one will be out this week. So have a little look at that. I've also been working on a little setup video, which basically is it's gonna show you guys how I've set up the kind of my Airbus here, Airbus section, and then over here you guys can't see it, but I've got my honeycomb yoke and throttle on this side with a screen which you guys are on. That's my GA screen, my GA setup. This is my Airbus setup. I've got a video of me basically on a couple of days setting things up, putting the mount in for the wind control throttle, setting the wind control throttle up, moving things over, setting up the overhead panel, which to be honest with you I don't actually use, putting a new cooler in the computer. Fly2High DM okay, there we go. Aerodessa, thank you so much. Really appreciate it. But yeah, I'll have this sort of setup video. I'm editing it right now, and it's not something I usually do. I've never really done a video like that, so I'm excited to kind of share that, because it should. There you are. It should be quite different to the usual stuff. Give you a bit of a behind the scenes look, and me messing things about, and just a few opinions on the wind control throttle. The guy sent it through and stuff. So, but yeah, thank you so much, everybody. I've got it now, mate. I've got it now. I've got your email, mate. Yeah, sound. I've got it. I've got it. All good, mate. Spot on. We'll get it sent over ASAP as well, so won't be too long. Righty. Yeah, I've got it now. Got it. Thank you so much, everybody, and again, the guys at Fly2High in the chat. I know Ashton's been in here, and I know Lee's been in here as well. Thank you so much, guys. Like I say, I really, it's great to see the developers in there, but for me, it's great to see the positivity of the scenery and the feedback for it. And as I say, guys, please go into the Fly2High Discord and social media, get yourselves on there and stay up to date with the next sceneries. And obviously, I only had one to give away, but if you did like this, then definitely go off and get it for yourselves. I know Carl's going to be definitely heading into the store to get that. Cheers, Carl. Thanks, mate. And yeah, I will see you again this week at some point. Cheers, everybody. Thank you.